What's up guys, it's KardTrickKid, and when I say marked cards, what comes to mind? Maybe it's the marking of the orbit cards that makes this the Four of Hearts. Or it could be the marking of the knot cards that makes this card a diamond. But what if I told you the mint cards are marked? Do you know how to read them? So, yeah guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to read the markings of the mint decks of cards. So really quickly before we get into this tutorial, according to YouTube, 57.5% of you guys watching aren't subscribed. And although I love all 42.5% of you, we are getting really close to 400 subscribers. So if you guys would please take the time out of your day to hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy my content, to hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. So if you don't know, the mint decks of cards are a line of cards produced by 52 Cards, which is a great channel, great place to learn magic, to buy magic from. I highly suggest you check them out. This system is just genius. All you need to know is how to read a clock. And usually when it comes to marked cards, the card's marking is usually something that they have that's extra. Like for example, the orbits, they have a thing that says what the card is. But in this case, the marking is what it doesn't have. Like for example, let's just take a random card from the deck. This card, if I look at it closely, I can see that it is the two of diamonds, and just like that, the marking system works out just like that. So now I'm going to explain in depth how you read the marking system. Now, in order to see this system is very intricate, and if you're performing with these cards, if you want to see the marking, I suggest that if you're performing to a spectator, you can show them the card like this, and while you're doing that, you're looking at the back to figure out what the card is. So yeah, let's figure out how to read this marking system. So here's how to read the card. So first, in order to have a card to read, we're going to need a card selected. So let's just take this one. So it's all in the back of the card. So as I said, this marking system has to do with what's missing on the card. So as you can see on the back, it's just a repetition of the mint logo. And where you read the card is going to be in the top left corner or in the bottom right corner. I like to do the top left. And while I'm editing, I'm going to make a little animation so this is clear. So as you can see, every mint thing has a bunch of dots around it, but in the top left thing, it will have something missing. So if we look at it, it has the top dot missing, and in the inner square, it has the bottom dot missing. So this tells me that this card is the Queen of Clubs. Now, how do I know that? And yes, it is the Queen of Clubs. So how do I know that? So this resembles a clock. So in this situation, a queen is the highest value, so in a clock that would be 12. So that means at the top, if the top thing is missing, it will be a queen. So we already know that. So it goes up like a clock. So it goes, the top is a queen, the second is an ace, the third is a 2, and so on. And if nothing is missing, then it's a king, and if nothing at all is missing on the whole logo, it's a joker. But I don't know why you use jokers in your deck. I just have them on the side. So yeah, that's how you read the Queen of Clubs. Let's take a different card so we can read it together. Let's take this one. So if we look at it, we can see that this card is a king because nothing is missing. And to determine the suit, it is similar to the knock marking system, where you tell by how rounded the corners are to determine the suit. So for this one, you determine, so if the first dot is missing, it's a spade. If the second dot is missing, it's a heart. And if the third dot is missing, it's a club. And if the fourth dot is missing, it's a diamond. Now, let me explain this. So if you have a club missing, that's because, and that's going to be the third one, there are 3 little points on the club, so that's why it's the third one. If you have a heart missing, it's going to be the second one because there are 2 main points on the heart. If you're missing a spade, it's going to be only the first dot because it has 1 main point. And if you're missing a diamond, it's going to be the fourth one because there are 4 dots, or like 4 main points. So back to this card. We know it's a king because there's no main dots missing, and we know it's a spade. So that's all the information I need to know. And look at that, I was wrong. Mess up. That was a perfect example of what's going to happen sometimes. You're going to mess up a lot because this marking system, although it is genius, it is quite hard to read. That's why you might need to do it up close. This could be good for Zoom shows or something. So let's just try this card. So as you can see, this dot is missing right here. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of spades because the first thing is missing. So yeah, there we go. We got it right this time. Let's go with another one. 5 of spades. And get the card to cut. Shuffle. And that's a joker. Let's go with this card. So we can see the top dot is missing, which automatically means it's a queen. And then we know that it's a club because the third dot on this little wheel or square is missing. So that means it'd be the queen of clubs. And there we go, queen of clubs. Alright, so for this final one, I'm going to have you guess in the comments to see if you've learned a lot from this video. So place your bets in the comments right now. And if you guessed the 2 of spades, you'd be absolutely correct. Congrats, guys. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. It'd be amazing if we could hit 400 subscribers by the end of July. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.